Alright, what's up everyone? Beastiklees is back with more Assassin's Creed Origins, and what was I doing here? I was just checking out other stuff. Oh, I think I was just checking out the improvements to my upgraded weapon. So once again, going back, finding out that you can upgrade stuff is really cool, especially if you have a weapon that you really enjoy. You don't have to worry about, oh crap, this weapon's so much better as far as level and damage goes. It could be worth your while to consider keeping certain weapons so you can upgrade and take it through, possibly to the end of the game if you like it. I could very well do that with what is that? I forget what the name of that weapon is, but I really like it. It puts bleed and poison on it, so that's super useful. But for the time being, we're going to go ahead and move forward with what this merchant has to tell us as far as the false mummies and who's behind it.
I'd better return at night. We can speak freely.
So right here, we can go ahead and if we wanted to, we can skip time forward at will. Pressing the touchpad on the PlayStation. If you're playing this on PlayStation, how you do it. I'm not exactly sure with the other consoles.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain.
So as we can see,
Seek evil, and you
he
will
was not
always find it.
This one's a worthy fighter. A shame his curiosity will be fatal.
so I mean, you can go in kind of hack and slash, but as you can see, it's better to not just go in and fully, just take people. Apparently, you can catch people with kind of like a counter strike and do extra damage, as you can see there. I took a couple of good hits there. Some of it is a little bit weird because you can lock on, but if you're running around too much, then you don't always keep your shield up, so you have to kind of like reset yourself as far as keeping your shield up. This guy kind of caught me pretty good. Decided to check out the overpower there. Creates a cool death animation there. And so now we got this guy. Hey, what's up, man?
A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head.
Yeah, asshole.
Destroying these forgeries will earn the favor of the gods. As Ra lives, what a disgrace.
I am actually kind of curious. I had no idea that merchants sold just mummified like trinkets, basically, to people. I'm curious to what end that was. So that's kind of like another, I guess, history lesson that I'd like to learn for myself is what were mummified trinkets used for? Was it for like ritual of some sort? Was it like some type of like protection, or like like a trinket of protection or something, or like good luck or something? Yeah. So here I'm realizing that I'm getting onto the border of the bandit camp already, so gotta scope out, see who we're dealing with here. And you do have, okay, now controlling Senu is a little bit weird. Still can't, still trying to get the hang of it all. However, we do find out that it does have, or she, I'm pretty sure Senna's a she, does have a limited range, so you do kind of have to move in closer to the camp so you can actually try and mark all of the targets that you can. In which case, we see that it looks like we only got about 5 people to deal with here. And we'll go ahead and take out this lonely guy. The hunter's bow, I believe, I come to find out, is not exactly built for distance. Or at least the one that I was using was not. And we got this guy all by his lonesome here. And appears to be the captain of these bandits. Got a critical right there. Took out what I assume to be is the most difficult person. And we come to find out that we got ourselves a new bow type. A light bow, a quick bow. Now this thing's actually kind of funny to use. Mainly because of the physics of it all. It's just a constant rapid fire, come to find out. So it's not a, oh, okay, you can just aim it. It's, when you pull back that shoot, he just goes to town. So it's kind of hilarious to use how quickly he can do that. So right here, once again, I do enjoy the stealth in this game. It actually does require you to use your environment, as opposed to, oh, let me just get into a crouch, and then the people don't see the person obviously crouched there. Ran out of bows there, so going in melee. Some of those kill animations are actually kind of satisfying to watch. It's pretty cool the way he gets that. Yeah, I really do appreciate just about everything that this game has brought to the table as far as in relation to the rest of the series. In my opinion, it's kind of Assassin's Creed in name only. And obviously, look and style of it is obviously an Assassin's Creed, but the size of the area that you have, the mechanics that you go about interacting with the world are mostly completely different. It's quite refreshing what this game did as far as in relation to the rest of the series. And we see ourselves a physics-defying arrow there just chilling out. Checking out the fact that vultures will come for the bodies that you leave behind. Fun little small detail that they add to it. So now that we've completed that, we're going to go ahead and run on back over to Menahet and let him know that the deed is done. And hopefully the market will be selling good stuff here. I was checking out what those guys were doing there, but didn't really feel like messing with them. One thing I do notice is that the horse actually will run faster when it's out in the open. As soon as it starts to get closer to town, you'll notice that it will start to slow down its pace. So as far as, you know, having a sprint button on the horse, it's kind of in some cases, you know, I kind of wish that when it got into town that I could still manually tell it to sprint, but you know, at least when it will sprint when it counts, so it's not all bad.
How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Isfet's chaos.
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
Pamu does like a drink now and again.
So here we've got the Lady of Slaughter quest. Trying to find drunken Pamu. I'm not exactly sure why I was lingering there. I guess just probably taking a look at the scenery. Seeing what we can interact with, I guess. What was I doing? Oh, okay. I think I'm trying to get. I was trying to get the waypoint unlocked. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing because I see it right here. I see there seems to be some type of loot around this area. Looks like a papyrus of some sort. Or I guess just hidden treasure? So instead of taking the leap of faith, decided to go back and check out what the treasure was that I just pinged. Trying to figure out where it was that I pinged the treasure. Apparently when it's synchronized, it threw off the waypoint that I had. Trying to figure out where exactly the treasure went. Obviously, I'm assuming behind that door. Tried to break it down. Didn't really work. So figuring maybe there's like a roof entrance or something. And we see an open window right here. And there's what we were looking for. And then from here, I believe, yep, decided to, we're going to go ahead and call this one an episode. Because I wasn't exactly sure how much further that mission was going to take me after I finally found Pamu. So I decided to go ahead and call it here. I will go ahead and let you know the next episode. I'm not going to do the post commentary. It will still kind of deal with some of the clipping issues that I was having, but the next episode I did have a bit of a rage moment, so I thought, you know, maybe it'd be fun for me to just go ahead and keep that in there regardless of the clipping. Hopefully, I think it's, you know, not, you know, kind of similar to what we had with some of the previous episodes that had clipping issues, but I figured it'd be better just to keep my rage moments in there. People seem to kind of enjoy when I do have rage there. So until then, I will see you there.
This must be Pamu. Ugh. The man stinks of beer.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get him to leave for hours.
Menahet.
That is Pamu! What has happened to him?
His passion for toasting Sekhmet has exceeded his head for drink.
This is a disaster! People have come from the Red Land and the Black to see him fight.
If a fight is all that is needed, I could replace him.
Of course, Magi. You honor yourself in saving me from disgrace. Speak to the High Priest in the temple courtyard. He will take care of the rest.